good. Okay, today, let's get started. It's time for Hot Topic. Thank you. There's great news, everybody. The royal baby, thank you. There's the royal baby. The royal baby is here. The baby looks like all babies, just cute and precious and full of hope. Woo, woo, woo. You know what I like about Meghan Markle? I like that Meghan Markle gained weight like everybody else. She didn't try anything weird, like, a Spanx or something like that, contouring makeup. She's unrecognizable in the face, right? And I mean that in a good way. You know how it was after you pushed out. Look at those upper arms. They look like yours and mine, don't they? Look at her fupa right here, right? Hey. I like it. So baby Jerome doesn't have a name yet. We don't know what his name is, but, cute baby. A lot of people were wondering what the baby would look like. People are really stuck on this thing, like, is he going to look black? Is he going to look white? You know how that goes. The color starts on the ears, and then it moves in. And then usually by, the 3-month mark, you know what color baby you have. But she's half black, half white, and he's all white, so that makes the baby a quarter black, which still makes him black. What does a black ginger look like? Sinbad. Oh, Sinbad. Oh, he's the only black ginger that we know, though, right? Well, maybe you know some. Maybe ginger look like? Sinbad. Oh, Sinbad. Oh, he's the only black ginger that we know, though, right? Well, maybe you know some. Maybe you are one. Good for you. Anyway, look, I love this family. They both spoke to the press. Take a look.
We're just so thrilled to have our own little bundle of joy, and to be able to spend some precious times with him as he slowly starts to grow up.
It'll be a nice moment to introduce the baby to more family, and my mom's with us as well. So it's been a really, here we go.
Another great grandchild.
Yes.
I'm happy for them, but particularly for her. Megan's got this half-brother, Thomas, and he spoke out yesterday, and what he was basically saying is that he's hoping that becoming a mother will open her eyes and shed light on what it means to be family. Well, you know what, Thomas? I don't know your relationship with your sister, but I do know that between you and your other sister, the one in the wheelchair, and your father, the three of you have managed to bash Megan the entire time that she's been involved with the prince. And we're not your family. Family are only people that you're born to have to tolerate. They're not people that you elect to be with. So, it's more of an honor to be somebody's friend because that means that you were selected. You know what I mean? If you think about the bigger scheme of what matters in life, being a family member is nothing. You were born into that. Ugh. Anyway, but here's the thing, and even the most hardened woman gets a little softer when she has a baby. towards even family members that, she doesn't particularly care for, but now the baby's here. We don't want to continue this same mess or the same immaturity, or I'm going to let bygones be bygones. And so maybe this will soften her to want to make amends with her father. I don't know what her father's done. It was said that Mr. Markle was the one who spent, his hard-working worker man money to put her in talented lessons, the ballet and the tap and whatever, that eventually got her to Hollywood and eventually got her first marriage, where she broke up with the guy over an email. And then, or was that the boyfriend who was the cook on the set of, oh gee. Anyway, she's been around like many people before they get married. She's had relationships and stuff like that, and she's a little bit older than him. And maybe her family's jealous, maybe her sister's jealous, maybe the brother just wants, alone. And the father, I don't see Mr. Markle as being a bad guy. I just hope that she does make amends, because Meghan now has the biggest thing going, and that is she married him. There's no event bigger than marrying and giving birth to the first son in the royal family. Even the second kid won't count, So now nobody's getting any younger, and I do think that she should reach out and try to make some sort of amends with her 3 family members that we don't know anything about, because all we know is the mother. That's not good enough. Not when you don't try. Not if you're not going to try with the others, and you have so much. All her life, she wanted to be a princess, or something royal, and she achieved it. Yeah. Like she, yeah. I still think, though, that she has something up her sleeve. You know what I mean? Like, he loves her just a lot a bit more than she loves him. And she knows exactly what keys to turn to make him, to keep his clock right where it needs to be. And the royal family will not boss her around. So, yeah. I like it. I went out last night. No, you all are going to stop with this hot topics. So I went out last night, right? My nephew was in town, and so I felt like I'd taken a nap, but around 11 o'clock, I felt like some Mediterranean food. So I just, so we get in the car, we go around, we get to Mediterranean food. As we're coming in the place, it was a happening in New York. It was like a happening. Like, all the guys were really tall, some ball players, but I don't follow unless it's, intersecting with hot topics. But there were some really tall men in there and some really beautiful women, and everybody was eating really good Mediterranean food, and they were smoking hookah and having drinks, and the music was really eclectic, and it was cool, you know what I'm saying? Well, honey, we arrive. I just say, all right, well, if we can't get a table, then we'll just get it to go. We'll eat it, while watching Kimmel at home. So we ended up getting a table, which was nice. Thank you, sir. And as we're walking over, and the place, it's more like a happening scene than a restaurant. It really is not a restaurant, but the food was excellent. This man comes over to me that I do not recognize, and I had no backup. And my, my nephew's 25. He's into girls, his work, his paper or whatever. Oh. Anyway, and Aunt Wendy, it's Aunt Wendy. But he's not like looking for, Aunt Wendy. Who's that man talking to you? Do you need, right? So here we go. Here we go, Norman. So he says, hi, Wendy, you know who I am? And he wasn't bad looking. He had curly hair. He was a black man with brown skin. I don't know whether it was a process or not, but it looked fine. He had curly hair. He had, chain swinging. I still am about that life. I like a man in a suit. I like a grown man like my age or a little older, in a suit and everything, a little cat daddy, salt and pepper, but I'm still about that life. When the chain is swinging and the diamonds are going, I'm like... seeing important watching stuff. Yes, fine. I'm 54 going on 14. And he's taller than me. And so my nephew's standing there, and we're not, the guy's about to take us upstairs to eat. He's like, you know who I am? And he smiles, a cute smile. I said, no. And I'm with my nephew. Like, I'm not in effect mode. I'm trying to get something to eat, but I'll be back around maybe next week. And so the man was about to escort us, so I grabbed my nephew by the forearm because he's looking around because the girls are beautiful, right? He's looking around. I squeezed his forearm because now the man is like, you don't know who I am? I said, no. Did I meet you someplace? He said, you know me. I said, who are you? And I'm squeezing the life out of Travis's forearm. Like, pay attention. I might get my wig snatched. I don't know what's about to happen. And he tells me, I am Mr. Papers.
You're kidding!
Honey, child, do you remember us talking about Papers just last week? We were talking about little Kim. That's Papers' baby's father. No! James was at home. I'm sorry. It was just some Mediterranean food. I figured I could just hop, skip my way. Travis knew nothing. He's busy looking at the girls. I'm squeezing the life out of him, and I got Papers in my face. I said to him, no lie, I said, are you mad at me? And he said, no, you do what you do, and you do it so well. We love you. That was just a thing. Oh, man. It's your Papers! No! And this is what I said about him, Papers. It's not that I take it back. And thank you for understanding the show and my foolishness in the way it's delivered, Papers. You are a gentleman and a scholar. But this is what I said about him last week. Because I don't know Papers.
Right.
Except that Kim was getting her mansion foreclosed in Jersey for a little over $2 million. And I'm like, well, her baby's father's name is Papers.
Right.
Kim's had this house since longer than she known Papers. Kim's had this house since Biggie times. You would think that if your baby's father's name is Papers, that she wouldn't be getting foreclosed for $2 million. And then I said, no. Because then I said, well, maybe she's not with Papers anymore, and her house is not his responsibility. Only royalty reign is his responsibility.
Right.
So I don't know what their relationship is, but I said, good luck to both of you. And that was it. But and he was standing there by himself. And then, next thing you know, this cool white boy came up to him. And like, I guess that was his bro for the night or whatever. They were out there having, I was like, Papers, I gotta go. So I grabbed my nephew, like, just come on. I was like, that was Papers. He's really cool. So we get upstairs, and then Papers comes upstairs, and he's sitting and he's eating. He said, I'm gonna be upstairs to eat too. I was like, okay. But I didn't want a relationship, like I didn't want to forge, anything to ruin Hot Topics. You know how I feel about the celebrities. You stick and you move. You don't hang around with them, because otherwise that ruins my Hot Topics delivery for you. Yeah. Turns out the boy that he was with, who's not a boy, he's a young man, Cyndi Lauper's son. Well, I didn't know that either, because right after I turned from Papers and we're trying to scurry up the steps, the boy goes, he goes, hi, Wendy, my mother loves you. And I'm like, oh, God, who is this? And he's with Papers. So he goes, my mom, Cyndi Lauper. I was like, oh, I love your mother. Yeah. So anyway, we had fun last night, and I'm here now to live to tell the story. New life is not a bad life. I gotta tell you something. The adventures of it all. And it's only been a moment, but the adventures are book worthy. Where will I go tonight? Sit my old ass down and get some sleep. So listen, I don't know for factual, if when you get a rib removed, if that's even possible, does your waist look like Kim K's? But she's getting slammed for this waspy waist thing at the Met Gala. People are saying that she removed a rib. I've made those jokes before here myself. I have. And there is such a thing as getting a rib removed. I don't know any doctors that do it. I've asked doctors before not to get a rib removed, but I'm always doing my research so I can come back and report to you. Well, yeah, if you get these, like the last few ribs removed, yep, your waist will go in like that. But there's always that jagged edge. Wouldn't you be concerned that the jagged edge might poke your heart? And I know your heart's up here, but still. So this woman, the former bachelorette, the girl, Melissa Rencroft, her, well, she's one of the slammers in the Kim Slamation. She posts Kim's picture and she says, not natural and not something young ones should be looking up to, not to mention it doesn't even look right. Wow. Hey, Melissa, jealous much? And here's why. No, it doesn't look natural, but that is, like, when you talk about a Coke bottle body, you have to give it to this girl. Come on. Couple right there in my mother and father's chair, they aren't doing anything. He's scared to clap because he knows she's beautiful. And look. And her peripheral vision is so good that the second he goes like this, she's going to elbow the hell out of him. And when he's looking at that monitor, look, sir, look. Something else, huh? Anyway, look, behind the scenes, there's a video of Kim getting ready. She's wearing a corset. Now, you see how the corset, if you've ever worn a corset, it will take every inch of your skin, snatch, and then they go in right here, and you pull it, like, that's a corseted body. And she's also, remember, Kim is only like 5'2" or 3. Like she's short, She's also gotten a whole lot of stuff done to her body to exaggerate that figure. And there's no denying that, Kimberly. Are we still denying that? And she does work out. Her trainer is very upset with all of you all for insisting that she got a rib removed. He says he works out with her, every day, and she works really hard and so on and so forth. And you know what? She can work really hard, but there's certain things, no matter how hard you work, this is not natural and this is not achievable without help from a surgeon or a corset. And the caution about corsets is that they squash your insides. Like it's not even worth it wearing a Spanx. I mean, if you listen to the way my doctors talk at me, and I'm like, I don't wear that stuff. They're like, Wendy, don't do it. The scrunching of your waist, like even just to sit for a 1-hour show, if you're, spanked up or something like that, you might want to roll them down just a little bit while you're sitting. Then when we go into commercial break and you stand up, quickly pull them back up and wiggle, and then put them back down. Clap if you think that this is not attractive and this is so unrealistic and ridiculous. I expected you all to be more open-minded. I mean, it's not us, but can't we clap for the next girl? That's what I'm saying. Kim doesn't want your man. She wants, No, she doesn't. figure that out one day. But you can clap for the next girl. That looks bomb, you all. That looks bomb. Thing about a corset is you can't have any bubble over. See, that's where a lot of girls get stuck. You can't have the wasp and then a whole bunch of bubble and a whole bunch of bubble. No. The rest has got to be together. I'm still trying to figure out, and I like Zendaya, but I can't figure out exactly what she does other than she's a great mannequin for makeup and stuff like that. And she's a lovely girl. She was on my season of Dancing with the Stars. I didn't know who she was then. They said she's a Disney kid. But at that particular time, Kevin was already in like third. He wasn't watching Disney like that. So there she is dressed as this Cinderella, at the Met Gala. We talked about this dress. It lights up when you hit it with a wand or something like that. Anyway, Zendaya got called out at the Met Gala by Lindsay Lohan. Okay, Lindsay, I'm trying with you. I am trying with you, but you're making it difficult, Lindsay. Lindsay posted about her Zach Posen dress, about her Christian Sirianni. What was that?
It was Tommy Hilfiger.
Oh, Tommy Hilfiger made that dress.
Mm-hmm.
Do they sell that at Macy's? Anyway, Tommy Hilfiger made this dress. When you hit it, it lights starting at the bottom, goes all the way up. Lindsay Lindsay posted that Claire Danes did that with Zach Posen already. See, Lindsay, fashion people remember that Claire Danes did it. The fashion community. Your average person, like all of us here, don't remember that Claire Danes did that. So it was new for Zendaya. And besides, there are no new outfits on any of these red carpets. Kim's waist has been affected by actresses and actors for years. So nothing is new. And this is Claire Danes, who, by the way, hers lights up real nice. Problem is, what's the point in all that lighting when the sun's out and you can't really see it, right? It just looks like a big dress on Claire Danes. Anyway, then Lindsay didn't stop. She tagged Claire and wrote, no, she says, Claire Danes, you wore this dress so beautifully. I don't know why someone thinks they can be more chic, ever. Well, Claire, being the more mature woman that she is, did not respond to Lindsay. Did not. She stayed out of it. And so I'm like, all right, so what is the deal with Zendaya? She sings and she acts. She was a Disney kid. But why is Lindsay still stuck on her, like now? Lindsay, why are you talking? Because we want you to be likable. We want you to be, who do we want her to be? Sober. She said sober. She is sober, ma'am. We established that last year. No, we want her to be Ariel, I think. She wants to play Ariel in The Little Mermaid. Yeah, Lindsay would be good for that. She's all red, and she's always wanted to play Ariel. No. Even when she was a kid, she'd say to interviewers, I want to be Ariel. Like, that is who she wanted to be. So, it turns out Zendaya is up for the upcoming role in The Little Mermaid. Zendaya is up for the role, so Lindsay, I guess, is, mad at that as well. Lindsay, you're a little old to be playing Little Mermaid, although I think that she possesses enough youthful look, along with the natural red hair, and the alabastery skin, and her knowledge of Ariel, because she studied this Little Mermaid thing. I just think that you need to go and audition, stay off social media, and leave Zendaya alone, because she's one of these people. She's one of these people. You might not know what she does, But just know this, when you talk bad about Zendaya, it's kind of like running Bambi over with your car. Like you get no points for messing around with Zendaya, Linz. And good luck, though, with that audition. You auditioned for Ariel. See what happens. We've got more great show for you, everybody. Oh, yeah. Up next, the hugely popular author, E.L.James is here. So grab a snack and come on back. Oh, you know we're not done yet. Monday, we're back. It's our almost legendary Hot New July. We couldn't go all summer and not talk hot topics. After a quick summer vacay, we're back live in July, okay?
Monday on a new...
Hi. I am so pleased. Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
You are so unassuming. I
Hi.
would never think. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I'm so glad you're here.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you very much for having me.
So we are, oh, you know.
Yeah, I know. They warned me about the shoe thing.
Yes. Yes. Those look
Yes.
very comfortable. You have a big day ahead of you.
I have comfortable shoes, very important.
Yes.
At all times, yes.
And nude lace. How sexy. How very sexy of you. I just wouldn't picture it, right? You're in the store and you see you. Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
everything.
Thank you.
You know,
Thank you.
so I don't know what to call you, E.L., because do I call you E.L.?
You can call me Elle, you can call me Erica, because that's my name, you know?
Erica.
Erica.
Uh-huh. And so why the E.L.? What's the L for?
The L's actually my middle name, which I don't tell anyone, so I'm not going to tell you what that is. But everyone thinks it's Leonard, which is my husband's name. So, but it's not. It's my middle name, and I'm saying nothing.
Okay. So, because I know a little bit about you, your story. Of course, I've read the books and seen the movies. And I'm reading currently The Mister. I am. But, so you've been a writer all of your life, you and your husband, and the 50 Shades books were your first, that was your first?
I haven't
Foray?
been a writer all my life. I used to write in school and when I was a child.
Well, that's all your life.
And I suppose so. I haven't really thought about it that way. But no, my 50 wasn't actually the first book. I've written a couple of other things, but never published anything. But I just fell in love with two characters and kind of
Where'd you get the inspiration from them? Are they your neighbors? Did you hear things in the middle of the night? Bump, bump.
That would be telling. And also, I wish I had neighbours like that, frankly. No, I don't know.
What a vivid
They just
imagination.
came to me.
Yeah. Well, 50 Shades has apparently changed your life then.
Oh, completely, yes.
Now, the E.L. is your anonymous.
Yes.
So do you get away with being E.L. or are you Erica?
I'm so lucky because I don't know how you guys feel, but as a middle-aged, overweight woman, I am invisible normally, and it's fantastic. So I can go to the shops, I can go to anywhere, and no one knows who I am. And
you've got billions dripping out of your pockets all over the floor.
Not
you could
quite.
buy and sell these peasants.
Well, I don't quite look at it that way, but yes, I am.
We do.
I am.
Welcome.
I've been blessed, I would say. So, yeah.
Do you live the lifestyle? Like, do you live in a castle? Because you can afford to do all these things. I'm sorry I have to pry. But because you're so unassuming in your presence and you like it that way, what do you spend your money
I have
on?
a castle. I have a dungeon.
I'll bet.
I have.
You and your husband of 30 years.
Actually, that's rubbish. No, I don't. It sounds good, though, doesn't it? No, I have a really nice house in West London, and I have a beach house and a house in LA. So, yeah, I've done really well. So, yeah.
It sounds like a very, very charmed life.
It's very interesting being here in the US because you guys really celebrate success, and that's so awesome. In the UK, it's kind of, I did this thing, and everyone's kind of embarrassed, and it's kind of...
Oh, no, we celebrate you here.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Are you uncomfortable with fame? Like,
Oh God, yes. Oh God, yes. I said when I came over here the first time with my agent, I just said to her, and this is before 50 Shades Freed was published by the first publisher. I said to her, I don't want to be famous. And I've stuck by that, and sadly, that's not been the case. But being an invisible woman, I only have to step into E.L.James's shoes for a little while, and then I can...
book signings and talk shows and stuff.
Absolutely.
Well, now, with this book, you know, I would imagine that you don't... Well, this one you're publicizing a lot. But eventually, I think you'll get to that status where all you have to do is put a book out.
Well,
And people will run to the name. Let me tell you what I like about this book. All right, about the 50 Shades books. First of all, were you happy with Jamie Dornan and
Dakota Johnson, yes.
Right, and did you have a hand in picking?
Yes, I did. I was very lucky to be a producer on the movies. I'd worked in television for years, and everyone who works in television, hey guys, you all want to work in movies. So I got the chance, so I took it. And then when it came around to the casting, I think both Dakota and Jamie did a fantastic job. They were really good sports.
Is any of the sex life in the books reflective of you and your husband?
I will just say that we had a lot of fun researching this book.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry to put that image in your heads. So
Your children are older?
they're older, yeah. I've got two boys. They are 24 and 22.
And your husband writes as well?
Yes, he is. He's a writer.
Now, does he have a book that we would know?
He wrote a trilogy called it's the Crusher trilogy. It's a thriller around a young.
And you're in the
protagonist
other
London.
room with Whips and Chains.
I am.
What I like about this book a whole lot, though, is that, and I heard that you said it, it's true, the sex scenes are not as big as the sex scenes in the 50 Shades, which, you know, I'm a wanted woman. I don't know whether you've heard. But, you know. But with that in mind, I did find the sex in the 50 Shades. I felt like okay, enough with that. I love the story though.
Oh, thank you.
You know, but the yeah. So this one doesn't have as much description. It's just as much sex, but
There's
not
a
as
lot
much.
of I think it's not as kinky, this book, because basically
this is
the Christian is. I can't say how I describe him normally because we're on television, but he likes things. He's got a certain way of doing things. Maxim is a different character.
Yeah,
altogether.
all she's
So it's
seen is
all
him underneath the
character-driven
covers.
sex. Yes.
And she's seen him in the shower.
Yes.
I just started.
Oh,
and
God.
but it's my pick up. You have to get this book. Yeah, this sounds like it's going to be a real pressure cooker for you.
Okay, thank you.
Now,
Thank you.
how do your sons react? I mean, they're in their 20s, so...
My sons are amazing. They're incredibly proud of me. They're
Nice.
They're so cute. In fact, my son. Oh no! If I tell you that story, I'll start to cry. So I won't. They're incredibly proud. Slightly embarrassed. Because hey, who
Until they
wouldn't be?
go
But
outside and they see that new Audi from Mom, just because it's Monday.
actually, it was a used Audi. Let's just be honest about this, and only one of them can drive. Yeah, but they're getting on with their own lives.
Yes.
and you know.
And what about your girlfriends? Do they give you a lot of insight?
They give me. I've got my what we call real life friends, and they're my friends from years and years.
That's good.
And in London, and they're
You were
kind
such
of,
a regular
you
woman,
did well,
and
kind
you've
of
got
thing.
such a. You're doing the wellest.
I hope so.
Are you going to make this? To me, sounds like it has the makings for another movie. Everybody has their
see.
opinions about
We'll see.
Shades 1, 2, and 3, but everyone's seen them at least 5 times. Because I went to the theater for all 3, or, you know, the movie, and then I, you know, on demand and also regular TV on all the time. I stop. It's comfortable to watch. It's comfortable watching. We love you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here.
It's a real pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
It's E.L.James, everybody. This book is called Mr. It's now in stores. Everyone in our studio audience is going home with their copy. And we'll be right back. to show us how to use that.
I'm gonna show you exactly how to use it.
Okay, everybody, relax. Here to show us some of the hottest beauty gadgets is our old friend, Millie Moldovar. Millie.
Yes.
At first, I thought it was a steamer.
No, it's not. This is the San Tropez. It is their Pro Light, okay? Spray tanning right now is huge. Everyone is getting a spray tan. They're spending about $60 to $70 to get it. I say forget that. Get this device instead, okay? In 60 seconds, you get a gorgeous tan. It has this quick, smart technology that you will never overspray. So you use it on your hand. You turn it on. You will never overspray. No, look, no. You can stay right here.
Okay.
You'll never overspray because of the smart technology. It dries in 60 seconds. It has a heating mechanism, so it dries you up in those 60 seconds. Honey, have you ever smelled someone who just got a tan?
Yes, I used to go to the bed.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, this does not smell at all.
So is this good for black skin, white skin, and all the skins?
It's good for all skin. I use it. I use it too. Yeah.
How much is this?
So this is $229. You can get it at Sephora.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but listen, you save a lot of money.
I'm about to have some fun.
Yeah, you can turn, you can turn it. Okay.
Oh.
So this is, I always tell people that stress is a huge, so this is a Homedics mini massager. Stress is, it can damage your beauty. You can get acne. You can get facial hair. So I always tell people, carry around this vibrating mini massager. Yeah, it's amazing. What it does is it has these 4 nodes here, and they just, you see the effects.
No, because I've purchased something like this, like, you know, the 4 legs and everything, but this is by Homedics. This right here is thumping on my...
Yes.
Oh my God.
And aren't you feeling like much more relaxed?
Yes.
Yes. And the great thing about this, Wendy, let me tell you the price.
How much?
$7.99. You can get it anywhere.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what's that?
Okay, so this is the new face. It's the fixed line smoothing device. Okay, it's $149. You can get it at mynewface.com. Microcurrent. Microcurrent is the big thing right now in beauty. It's using low-level electrical currents to tone, tighten.
The light comes on.
Yeah, so I want you to put it on your skin. Oh, let's turn that off. I want you to put it on your skin, and you're gonna see that it's gonna just tone. It's gonna tighten. It's gonna lift. Do you feel that? Do you feel those currents? Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is the first FDA-cleared microcurrent device that's in a pen size. Okay. Yeah. So you're meant to use it on your eye area.
Oh.
You're.
Current.
Yeah, you feel the current.
Oh my gosh, I felt the current.
Yeah.
It didn't hurt, but it was shocking just to feel it.
Yeah,
it really works.
So I should have mentioned that we should have put the serum on first. And then you use it with that, and it's going to.
How much is this?
So this is $149. You can get it at mynewface.com.
Happy Mother's Day. I don't know what you're getting for your mother, but I wouldn't be insulted by this.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the Michael Todd Beauty. It's the Sonic Refresher Dry Microderm System. Microdermabrasion is another big thing. It's where you go to a dermatologist's office. He uses a product exactly like this.
Michael Todd is one of the names in beauty.
Yeah, so he uses this diamond tip device, and he's gonna just thoroughly exfoliate your skin. It's gonna target uneven skin types. It's gonna it's gonna fix it like rough texture. And this is great because sensitive skin can use it. You have 3 tips, but then also you know what I love, Wendy? Turn it on here. But it also has, so you turn it on here, right?
Oh,
and then, but then it has a mister at the end.
Stop!
Yes. So look, you use the mister, and it just, you feel that? It just refreshes. It refreshes your skin and just cools and soothes it down.
What comes on TV tonight? New York Housewives. I'm going to be doing all this.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Give yourself a spa day. I'm all about that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. How much is this? So this is $99, and you can get it at any Ulta location.
Listen, trust in what Millie's saying. You know, she's been a friend of our show since we did our 6-week sneak peek, and she's been here a lot. She knows beauty and gadgets.
Thank you.
Just saying, Millie.
Okay. Okay, I want you to turn this on.
Ooh.
So I got this on Amazon recently. I'm a big proponent of I'm a big proponent of scalp massage. Okay, so this is the Latme. It's electrical scalp massager. I want you to put this on your head, Wendy, and I want you to feel this.
Through the wig, it's still doing it.
What? Yes. So this has This has 20. Look. Yes, Wendy.
It's going to be the best night ever.
So this has 28 notes here that they just get it. Do you see how these things are moving? Yes, and they are taking off.
Mommy, I know you're watching. Happy Mother's Day. I'm going to get this for you too. You're going to love this.
They're giving
Ah!
when you give yourself a scalp massage, what you're doing is promoting thicker, longer hair because
And putting dirt under your nails. Let this do it.
Because you're increasing circulation, right? You're increasing circulation to your scalp area. It's also removing any dead or dry, like skin cells that you may have. So it's really, really, really helping your scalp.
And it's rubberized so you can clean it. How much is this?
And you can use this in the shower.
$49 or $47.99.
Yes, you can get it on Amazon.
Yeah, at Amazon. Oh, wait, now, hold on, Jackie.
Okay, so this is your intern, Jackie. Look, she's reading the book,
She
The
goes to
Mister.
Montclair University now.
Yeah.
She works with the producers. Thank you, Jackie. Are you having a fun internship?
Love it here, yeah. Hey.
So now, what is Jackie doing?
Okay, so this is the Serene Life. It's a portable sauna. I'm a big lover of saunas. I use this one
You
pretty
better
much.
stop with this presentation.
So I try to use a sauna every week. Saunas are really, really great.
Good, right? Okay, go ahead, Millie.
We're giving her a spa day. So they detox. So saunas are great because they detox your skin. They also increase circulation to your skin, so that's bringing more nourishment to your skin. So when you leave a sauna, usually your skin's going to be glowing.
Yes.
Right. And this is great because it's portable. It
It looks like something Lucy and Ethel would sit in. How much is this?
So this is $189. You can get it on Amazon.
I think that we need all this stuff, everybody. Millie Amaldavar, thank you so much. For more on these beauty gadgets, go to wendyshow.com. We'll be right back. Tuesday on Wendy. Who's having the best day ever? We go back since radio.
We go back.
This is Corey. He's from Atlantic City, and happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Corey. Okay, we're going to play Name That Show.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to tell you wait, what do I do? I show picture.
Okay.
Oh, this is so easy. I got it.
Okay.
Go.
Okay.
Come on, Corey. How old are you today?
I don't know. Okay, hold on.
How old are you?
It's your party. Doogie Howser.
Yes! I thought you were too young for this. Dinner for two at Serendipity. We'll be right back. For their 50th birthday. Here you go. Well, happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
And you are?
50.
No.
I'm Jackie.
Jackie?
And I'm Jaquetta.
Okay.
Yes.
Twins.
Yes.
I love your eye candying.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
talk about it.
Oh, outfits?
Yes.
Camo chic.
Keep
So this jacket was what, $20? $29.99 from Zara. And the top from Zara, and the top was 10.
Perfect.
And I had someone make the skirt. It was $80.
Yes.
We picked out the shoes. They were 40.
Do you guys dress alike a lot?
Only on our birthdays, the whole month.
I love it. Happy birthday. Welcome to 50. We'll be right back.